What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. So I was just out and about. I went to Target, and I couldn't believe it. I found Pokemon cards in the wild at full retail price. So I got the Lugia EX and Latias EX Premium Collection. It comes with 10 packs of cards. The big oversized card, which I think are stupid. And 2 foil promos. So that's cool. I also found this one right here, the Mega Lucario EX, which has 5 packs of cards, a little Mega Lucario figurine, and then, some other stuff. So I honestly haven't been able to buy Pokemon cards in a long time. I will not pay above retail. The last set that I bought from, I believe, was Prismatic, which breaks my heart because I wanted that set. But anyway, I'm not going to bore you with going through and opening all these boxes, but I'm going to open them up and let's see what we get, because I haven't had Pokemon cards in a long time, and I'm kind of excited to rip a few packs. I enjoy opening packs, so let's do it. All right, so I've got everything open, and right here we have 5 packs of Mega Evolution and 5 packs of Destined Rivals that came with the Latias and Lugia right here, which these promo cards are apparently from Surging Sparks and Prismatic Evolutions. I would have much rather had Prismatic in here. And then we've got the Mega Lucario card that came with the Mega Lucario set. Here's a little figure, a little cheap little thing. Ironically, yesterday, Pokemon Legends ZA announced that there's a new evolution, and then there were these big giant cards, which I don't know who these are for, or what these are for, or why people get these. One of the sets had a new style card. If you really need this, have at it. I'm throwing it in the trash. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add the 2 packs of Rivals and Evolution from the Lucario, and then 1 Journey Together. I do also have to admit, I think I got a I think the last set I was able to get was Destined Rivals. I got an ETB for Destined Rivals, and then that was the last time I was like, yeah, I'm not paying anything extra anymore. Oh my god. All right, so Journey Together. I feel like I might have gotten some Journey Together at some point, but all right, so those are the basics. All right, we got a Salamence. So that's my hit. These are going right in the trash. So all right, so the first two we're gonna do the first 2 Destined Rivals that came with the Lucario box. Not that it matters, but I don't know. Just do them in order. Cynthia's Gibble. All right. So we got a Purloin, an Electabuzz. Ooh, and kind of a nice Electivire, probably worth 10 cents. It's wild to me how much these Pokemon cards cost, and there's only like 1 or 2 card that's even worth anything. I don't know why. I do this because I'm just addicted. I like opening packs of cards. I actually went to Target today looking for the new Allen and Ginter set, which is by Topps. The big reason, it's like a cool set that has like, a little bit of everything. And what I'm actually looking for is I'm looking for there's a show called The Challenge, and there's a card for a girl named Cara Maria and Wes. from the challenge. Okay, so that was... Hold on, let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so those are the 2 packs from Lucario. Anyway, I love the challenge. Wes is my favorite. Wes and CT are my 2 favorite people ever on the challenge. So I got to try to get a Wes card. Hopefully autographed. Probably won't be. All right, so I don't think I've ever opened Mega Evolutions, so these are all new to me. I have no idea what I'm looking for. All right, Sergeant Surge. Surge's Bargain. Oh, we got a Shredinja. Shredinja. So that's a nice hit. Lunatone. All right, so that Lucario box is pretty good, I think. I don't know if that Shredinja is worth anything, but usually somebody like AC is here to price them out for me. I caught one of these when I was at Heathrow in London. I caught a couple of them, but I was very excited with Dialga. Whoa, Houndstone. I like that guy. That was a really good box. I got 2 of these kind of like full art stuff. I don't know if that's technically what a full art is, but you know, these really cool ones. And I also got, you know, the Salamence and the Electivire cards. All right, so now we're down to 5 packs. I'm going to open the Destined Rivals first. So these are the 5 packs from the Lugia and Latias. If I mispronounce anything, feel free to correct me, because I know it makes people feel better about themselves, and I like mispronouncing things because it drives engagement. I'm new Pokemon, you know. Everything I know about Pokemon I learned starting at Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Which is why my dog's name is Eevee. She's looking at me. All right, we got Ethan's Sudowoodo, Spikemuth Jim, and Arvin's Greedent. Bluck. All right. I feel like if I get a massive hit, I'll know. But when I open the Magic Spider-Man cards, the card I was like most excited for was not really worth much. And I pulled a Power Stone, or whatever the Thanos Infinity Stone was that was in the set. And that was actually the card that was worth something. All right. I do want to save the Mega Evolutions because I feel like that obviously is kind of tied a little bit to the ZA game, but I know that's one of the newer sets. I don't know if it's the newest, but it's one of the newest sets. I've honestly lost track because this is the first time I've walked into a Target and actually saw cards. So I just got these 2 sets, figuring what the hell. All right, MC's Hype, Crustle. So all my luck was in that Lucario box. It's kind of funny how, ooh, I got something I think good, but I might just be overreacting to the sparkle I can see. All right, Mudsdale. Yeah, I think I am. Hypno. Oh, okay. A Moltres EX. I like Moltres. All right, last pack. I wish they were all just Mega Evolution. I know they never work that way with these boxes. It's always like something newer and something slightly older. But I don't know. I just thought that they had a couple other things. They had like a 2-pack box that had, I don't even remember what it was, but it had 2 of the like Lucario style boxes. But I don't know. I like Lugia. I know that's Sadat the Gamer's like one of his favorite Pokemon, he has said. Oh, a Murder Crow. I know it's a Murkrow, but I like to call it Murder Crow. That's a nice. I love this style card. Ooh, Team Rocket's Tyranitar. Sure. I really do. I love those style cards. Those are my favorites. And obviously those are the ones that are usually worth something, but that's a really nice card. That's my favorite. All right, now we're on to Mega Evolution. All right, we got 5 packs of Mega Evolution. All these cards, no matter what, are new to me. All right. Corphish, Tangela. I hope there's an Eevee in this set. This just came out in Pokemon Go this week. Another Shredinja. Okay, we got a Ninetales. A Makuhita. Ooh, a Mega Camerupt EX. That's a new Mega that we got in I just got in Legends ZA. All right, well, you know, if we can get at least one of those cards, you know, we're pretty good. I know it's worth like $1, but still, it's better than the 7 other useless cards. Already another Tangela. Ooh, we got something back there. Mystery Garden. All right, Xerneas. Miltank. Mega Kangaskhan EX. Cool. It's not a newer Mega Evolution. Naked, I think. I feel like we're getting a lot of doubles. All right, Boss's Orders. Kyogre. Raikou. All right, whatever. All right, 2 more packs. Kind of tried to go through this as quickly as I could. I have to bust out the sleeves. I haven't had to bust those out in a long time. All right, I already got that card. Ben Lipson's favorite. I'm not going to say why. Knacklestack. Magnemite, Repel, Ninetales. Ultra Ball. Ralts. Another Kyogre. Black. All right, last pack magic. Last pack magic. All right. Evil, Young Goose, Tangela. All right. 007, the Pokemon. Inteleon. These look very shiny. Nice. Helioptile. All right, we got 4 of these out of 10 packs. No, out of 15 packs. That's still pretty good. That's still pretty... That's probably the best I've done. Like, you know, usually you get like an ETB, and you're lucky if you can get these, but you know, we got Helioptile, Murkrow, Houndstone, and Shedinja. So a couple decent hits. I don't know if they're worth anything. I'll look them up, I guess, on my own, or someone will do it for me. I like that one. My favorite though is that one. That's my favorite out of all of them. The Murder Crow, the Baltimore Raven. I like the Houndstone too. None of these are very popular Pokemon, I don't think. Maybe they are, I don't know. But anyway, that's what we got. Peace.